Meet Oscar, ex-gang member. He was convicted and sentenced to over 20 years in prison. By being in jail for such a long time, he had the potential to be a victim of recidivism. But how did the system help him prevent that? It didn't. We asked Oscar about his experience after his release. We asked him questions like, what resources were available to you when you were released from prison? And what resources do you wish were available to you after prison? To which he answered, honestly, there was none. Once I was released, they sent me on my way with not even a word of advice on what to do after prison. And I just need a job. I want to support myself and get good with my lady and my kid again. He stated that nobody that worked at the prison helped at any point in the process, that he felt hopeless, that he did every day and still does. He's still working to try to get back on his feet, but it's been a really tough time. How hard has it been to get back into society? It's been rough out here, and I don't ever see it getting any better. I don't feel like I belong out here, and I even miss prison sometimes. I had a guaranteed meal and bed in there. This story doesn't end with Oscar. Full reintegration of ex-convicts into society is still a huge roadblock that so many ex-convicts have dealt with and continue to deal with. Approximately 3 out of 4 ex-convicts are jobless and unemployed a year after they are released from prison. This statistic is due to the fact that some employers, 12.5% according to a City Lab research article, will not even accept job applications from an ex-offender with the excuse that it's bad for business and because employers do not have a trust that the ex-convicts will not go back to crime. Improving and communicating effective rehabilitation practices and encouraging ways for ex-convicts to assimilate back into normal society will help to give them the skills they need to be successful and give them a new attitude about life that will help such employers see past the record and recognize a new person that is ready to work again. So how do we do this? We contacted Lydia from OC Rep, a re-entry partnership organization based in Orange County. We learned that their program is one that links anybody that calls to external resources that can hopefully help them with their situation. Lydia told us that the OC Rep gets a majority of calls because of drastic changes in their life, like about the causes of recidivism, family conflicts, etc., and that we as teenagers are able to help reintegration into society by communicating the need for these resources. Resources such as programs to help find jobs or transitional shelters for housing while trying to get back on their feet. When Oscar was released from prison, this was the kind of help that he needed. He needed the support and means to find resources that could help him get back into work, into society, into the real world. So what can you do? You can follow us on Instagram at A Path for Rehabilitation to find out more information about different resources that you or anybody that you know might ever need.